Парам-парам. Парам-парам. Я вернулся. И мы продолжаем играть в финалочку. Надеюсь, сегодня хороший денек. Мы немного приоделись. Вернее, покрасились. Я раздобыл новую палку. Вроде она неплохо смотрится. И план на сегодня простой. Я хочу пройти сюжетку Драгуна. Потому что мне думается, мы встретим Истинию, да, снова. Я хочу закрыть возможные встречи с ним. Скорее всего, между... Это какого уровня? Какого уровня? 58-го. Скорее всего, между 58-м и 70-м мы с ним встречались. Но... Это уже пропущено. Так. После этого, если останется время, отправимся в первый и будем ходить по пустоте. Венчуры выполнились. Ну ладно, потом схожу, потрогаю их. До мимо будем проходить. Illusion attack with a potency of 100. Ew. Combo extra. Chaos Thrust. Chaos Thrust. Ага, то бишь ты после этого идешь. Не славно. Не, ну окей, я просто это все сдвину. А тебя это куда-нибудь перемещу. План. Accept. You came at a good time, my friend. I have tidings to share regarding the tragic we pursue. They call themselves the Bloodbearers, and their leader is a man named Mythonian. He and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. Such transformation is possible by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say, you have a born witness to it, and it grants the individual unholy strength. Though the sanguine substance is precious, the Bloodbearers have access to an abundant supply owing to their pact with the Grauli. That is why they have been able to offer our forces such fierce resistance. Now, my sources tell me that the Bloodbearers have been sighted in a chocobo forest. If Hostain means to reclaim Peregrine, as I believe, that is where she will go, and so must we. Pray meet me at the Tail Feather. We shall begin by making inquiries around the settlement. Окей, там портал есть. Я уже никого не помню из сюжетки Драгуна, кроме Истинина. Оделся? Through the liberty of speaking with some of the locals before you arrived. They say that the strange merchants have been acquiring goods and products in prodigious quantities. It seems to me the Bloodbearers are replenishing their stores. Let us split up and scour the area for these so-called merchants. Should someone strike you as suspicious, confront him and gauge his reaction. Okay. Aha! Shady Merchant. Ну, здравствуй. Что ты прячешь у себя за спиной? One of these dogs. You ain't taking me alive. Окей. Как скажешь. Я не против. Это было просто. The one suspicious fellow approached was an honest chocobo dealer. How fared your search? A small piece of vellum covered in arcane markings appears to be cut from a larger piece, possibly a page from a stolen tome. Ooh, книжка. Attacked by a false merchant. And you say your friend, you found a sliver of parchment upon the man. It bears a message ciphered in a manner favored by heretics. Thankfully, I am versed in it. There's to be a meeting a short way south of here. Let us be there at once. Okay. На юг. Там потеплее. О, здесь можно приземляться внезапно. Мне интересно. Окей, не. Они не очень толстые, неважно. Хотя, казалось бы, вроде не красные. Они не называются красные чоколо, поэтому... Был ли я здесь вообще? Я не думаю, что я здесь вообще был. И Хьюстейн уже всех убила. Maya, why are you here? Why is Sir Alberic here? Привет, мы тебя искали. Rest assured, your secret is safe with us. Your father is the only other soul that knows. Maya could not bear to see him suffer so. What ails you? Fine, it was pests. Now, I suspect it was Methionine that led you here. As you can see, he and his blood-bearers shall trouble to the Holy Cinema. Shall trouble the Holy Cinema. Even in self-imposed exile, you think of duty. But now that you have reclaimed Peregrine, there is no need for further deception. Come with us back to Ishgard. Your family and your comrades have need of you. I'm sorry, but I cannot return to Ishgard ever again. Why? What has happened to you? Hostain, I know, would never forsake her people. She would never turn her back on her nation. Please understand. I wish with all my heart to return home. I have no choice. I have partaken of dragon blood. When the heretics held me captive, they forced the vile substance down my throat. Alone have mercy. Then you... I have already turned. Were I to set foot in Ishgard, I would be charged with heresy of the worst order. If I alone must suffer, then so be it. But you know as well as how the Inquisition works. Should I be declared a heretic, suspicion is like to fall upon my parents as well. I will not allow this to happen. Full well do I understand your plight, but what do you instead intend to do? You cannot mean to throw your life away. Perish the thought. I owe my life to my father. If I must die, it shall not be in vain. Она ранена или превращается? As my has shown us, a dragoon needs no banner to do what is right. And I know full well what I must do. Upon my lance I swear to hunt down the Growly and end his reign of terror. Thank you, Maiha, for showing me the path I must walk, for helping me to accept my fate. I asked this of you once before, but I shall ask it again. Please take care of my comrades and my father. Звучит как слишком много работы. No matter how I search, I could find no words to stop her. For now, let us return to the observatorium. Твою налево, я только что оттуда. Выкачивают из меня гил на телепортацию. Как так? А, блин, я подумал, это Коти, но это мерзкая ящерица. Я разочарован. Давно Чокобо в рандоме не попадался полету. О, кстати, про Чокобо. У меня же для него появилась компаньон. Appearance. Новоёшка. Вот это. Ага, вот откуда они их таскают. Ну, почему нет? Молодец. Это немного подходит к твоему имени. Чуть больше подходит к твоему имени. As I made my way back, I recalled the words Stain once said me. My worth is measured by the dragons I slay. To be changed into the very thing she has sworn to fight, I can only imagine the storm of turmoil that must rage within her. Yet cruel though her fate is, we might make the best of the hand we have been dealt. And I believe I spy an opportunity. In partaking of dragon blood, Stain has become to harbor the power of dragons. Почему мы говорим об этом на площади? Ну ладно, неважно. Я, конечно, понимаю, что времена изменились. И не все еретики больше еретики. Тем не менее, некоторые из них террористы. If she can but master this power, she may well have a fighting chance against Growly. It is not so different from harnessing the power of I believe. Alas, the danger of corruption is far greater. As you yourself have witnessed, dragon blood alters the flesh, and once the flesh is altered, the mind must soon follow. Will Hostain be able to conquer the dragon that has roused within her? I know not. But we must believe in her and lend her our strength. else she will surely be lost to us. Pray resume your training at once, Imaiha, and keep your purpose ever close to your heart. For when next we meet, it will be to confront the dragon Growly. Nice. Новая способность. Ага. Oh. А он уже у меня был. Упс. Окей. Стоп. Он у меня уже был, либо он что-то... Нет, он у меня уже был. Но как он у меня уже был открыт, если он открывается только на... Или я не могу его использовать? Так. Хорошо, он после этого используется. Ну, плюс по цветам подходит. Побольше. О, блин, еще опилка. О, блин, одежка. Imaiha, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Growly is on the move once more. According to our astrologians, the creature shall soon pass near the Dreaming Dragon in the Western Highlands. Elstein too will be aware of this, and she will seek to confront the nemesis. We must go to her aid. Now, do not do if we were to be seen by her comrades at this juncture. As soon as they will assure the congregation that we have the situation in hand, as such. By the same token, however, this means we will receive no support from the dragoons. We fight this battle alone. But without further ado, let us be on our way. Pray see to your preparations, and then meet me at the convictory. Блин, далеко. Хорошо курица. Красочная. Мне еще нравится снаряд, который, насколько я понимаю, получаем по сюжету в даунтрейле. Он тоже красочный. Во всяком случае, он начал появляться вокруг... Ну, я начал его встречать после выхода даунтрейла, поэтому смею предположить, он в даунтрейле дается. Кто-то либо копает, либо охотится, ой, либо... Шахтер? Шахтер. Шахтерит шахтер, уважаю. У меня, кстати, Карпентер теперь 70-й. Яс. Я теперь могу дварфов открыть. Йоу! Йоу, кстати, я могу дварфов теперь открыть. Вау. Вау. Мне только сейчас зашло. I've spoken with the people here. A woman fitting Elstein's description has been sighted nearby. She was headed north, they say, a lance in her hand, and a trail of blood heretics in her wake, remnants of the blood-bearers, it would seem. So Erberic has told me all. It matters not what my daughter has become. I am resolved to bring her home. I beg of you, please help her through the coming trial. Let's split up. The quicker to find Housestein, Lord Mountain Gains shall come with me. Mr. Симайха. Окей. Окей, Mountain Gains мне нравится. Попробуем сделать так, чтобы он не помер. Блин. Что если сейчас она обратится и убьет своего отца? Trail of Carnage. A first battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the north. Стоп, я не пойму, это не у них броня или у них два хвоста? Потому что вот хвост. А это что? The first battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the west. На круги наматывает. Оу. Привет. Let's go! Wait. Ну, здравствуй, Драгонус. So you have come. Behold, then, the malign face of my torment, Growly. I gave my heart. It gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon stands with me against my nemesis. Ah, the craving grows stronger by the day, but I shall not succumb to it. I shall be no dragon's thrall. I failed in my duty before. I shan't fail again. Today I shall claim Growly's head. Он с нами говорить будет? Ой! Come and meet your doom, dragon. Эй, куда? Вернись! Yes! Win! Keep your eyes above. Мимо. О, правильно. Изи. Его разбираем. 48%. Мне кажется, еще ни разу меня не задел. Нет, вернись! Читер! Она не заморозилась. We must have him. Let's press our advantage. Хорошая идея. Да, будем продолжать его бить, пока он не кончится. Таков, в общем-то, был план изначально. Ну ладно. At last, my duty is fulfilled. И теперь она превратится и сожрет своего отца. Неплохая у меня палка. Мне потребовалось очень много времени, чтобы найти нормальную палку для драгуна. Они все уродливые. Или скучные. Или огромные. I did it. I resisted the dragon within and fulfilled my duty. I could not have done it without you in my heart. Verily, you are the paragon towards which I aspire. If I am to be like you, I must learn to harness greater power without being consumed by it. With this battle won, I have a new purpose. I shall conquer the lure of the dragon blood and purge every last drop of it from my land. Hossein, thank the fury you are safe. Papa! Papa! Father? Why are you here? I've come to bring you home. Your mother and I cannot bear to lose you again. Would that I could return, father, but I cannot. I have partaken of blood, of dragon blood, and turned. In the eyes of the Inquisition, I am no better than a heretic. I cannot allow you to be associated with me. You needn't worry. This shall remain a secret between the four of us. No, the risk is too great. Even now it is all I can do to surpass my thirst for dragon blood. Since the day I said my vows, I strove to become the Azure Dragoon. While in that I strove to be as near to it as I could. Finally, I have the power I longed for, but it renders me an enemy to mine own kind. Accursed dragons. How many of our have you claimed with your foul blood? Hear me, Hossein. Not only have you yielded to fate, not once have you yielded to fate, and you mustn't yield to it now. The road ahead will be fought with hardships. This I do not doubt, but I have faith that you will overcome them all and return to us. Никакого давления. Thank you, Father. Your faith in me lends me strength, however long it takes. I shall conquer the lure of the dragon blood, to stand before you once more. Till that day, I shall roam the land and smite our foes with their own weapon, with their own power. This I swear upon my forefathers' lands. Окей, все закончилось не так эпично, как я рассчитывал. Все хорошо закончилось. Ну да, либо же они просто скучно выглядят, эти палки драгунов. Либо скучно, либо уродливые, либо слишком громоздкие. Хонсбордовская часть драгунского квеста завершена. Эта штука как бы тоже громоздкая, но тут можно посчитать, что когда ее активируешь, ее типа магия поддерживает. В волонтерном виде. Все дела. Одежка. На вылет. Насколько она хуже? А, нет, бери оружие. Бери это. Окей. Ох уж эти драгуны. О, зато есть прям чехол для хвоста. Очень, правда, тесный чехол для хвоста. В общем, иу. Nope. Большое нет. Friends through eternity. Это что такое? Это уже Stormblood. То бишь официально Dragon's Lair War завершилась. А, вот снова ты. Привет. Вот снова я. Маленький белый дракон. Friends through eternity. Aye, Maiha. Word of Estinian's disappearance from the infirmary has reached my ears. Whilst part of me is quite capable of sympathizing with his desire to abandon the Holy See, I do wish he had said something ere his departure. But then, I suppose it is only to be expected. With Needhawk slain, the Horde's ranks have fallen to disarray, and they are not the threat they once were. Ishgard has scant need of another dragoon. Suffice it to say, one would imagine the role of the dragoon will similarly be forced to change as we enter this new era of relative peace. However, whilst you may have saved Estinian from the Great Worm, my mind is yet plagued by the Herstain's internal strife. May Helena lend her the strength needed to shake free from Dragonblood's fierce grip. Oh, папаша ее. You're looking quite well, Sir Elbrick. And Mistress Imaiha, it is a pleasure to see you too. Он мне нравится. Lord Morton Gaines. Imaiha and I were just speaking of your daughter. This daughter of mine is in fact why I have sought you out. I was recently handed a letter by a merchant that had passed through the Chocobo forest. If his words to be believed, he was entrusted with the message by Herstein herself. The letter was a call for help, Mr. Simaiha. She bade you search her. But the fury, has she been set upon by heretics once more? Alas, there is no more information in her message. Oh, not a day goes by that I do not pray for her safe return. Она обратилась. Или обратится сейчас при нас. Imaiha, I must ask that you take up your lance once more and aid your fallen dragoon, fellow dragoon. Are you willing? Thank you, Mistress Imaiha. Даже с заглавной буквой. Уф, он мне все больше и больше нравится. Herstein awaits you in the Dravanian forland. Please help her with whatever she requires. Okay. Стоп, это не там, где... А, нет, ваф вот здесь вот обитают. Интересно, кстати, что это за башенки? Onto the breach. Звучит так, будто мы полезем к одной из этих башен. Куда-то нельзя. Ну, ладушки. Подождем ее здесь. Что за маленький белый дракон? Майха. Oh, ты отмылась. So, the letter reached my father. I'm sorry for having you journey so far just to meet me. As you well know, I cannot return to Ishgard in my current condition. That said, the blood's hold on me is not as firm as it once was. This is largely thanks to a new ally of mine. His help has been invaluable in learning to control the dragon within. In fact, I have a mind to introduce him to you. Ornkhai. If my Hai has arrived. It is an honor to meet you, hero of man. Much have I heard of you from my father. He would often talk of the warrior that boasts the strength of a dragon. Кто твой отец? По цвету я предположу, что Росваргл. Ornkhai has been a great friend ever since he first came across me suffering from a dragon's effect. I very much doubt I would be capable of standing here, exchanging words with you, were it not for his help. I call you here in order to repay my debt to him. Ornkhai, tell me what troubles you. Yes, thank you. Long before I came into this world, in the age when man and dragon were at peace, my father had a consort. But the dragons on war tore them asunder. Father belonged to Hralsvalgar's brood, as do I. But his consort was part of Nidhogg's. Oh. But Nidhogg demanded vengeance for the wrongs committed against him and Ratatoskr. Father asked his consort to fly far to the east. She bore no ill will towards men, and while she wanted nothing more than to stay by father's side, she accepted his request and fled the con. However, your valiant actions have since put the end to the dragons on war. I am positive father's consort will return if we inform her of the war's conclusion. Ornkhai required you to aid to search for his father's consort and bring her back home. Класс! Мы ищем женушку дракона. Женушку его мать ищем. However, as she left Dravania, some 1,000 summers passed. Locating her shall be far from an easy task. Under normal circumstances, мы в Янше на границе с этой выжженной пустошей на севере Янгши. Мы там убили какого-то дракона. Упс. Надеюсь, это была не она. Under normal circumstances, I would help Ornkhai myself, but while I am somewhat recovered, I'm yet far from being in complete control. This is why I summoned you, Imaiha. Your knowledge of the realm is unparalleled. I beg of you, aid Ornkhai in his search. Okay. You have my sincerest thanks, Imaiha. Thank you, Imaiha. Have you a doubt of gratitude once more. Regrettably, whilst we know this is somewhere to the east, we are entirely ignorant to the consort's precise whereabouts. Хотя бы имя скажите. I would suggest you first try asking Sir Elbrick about Dravanian legends, specifically those concerning dragons of the east. Pray report back to me once you have learned something you deem pertinent. Звучит как план. Мне нравится летать туда-обратно, потому что там прилично лететь. Там мне рядом с порталом. Ию. Она из клана пицца. Пицца это хорошо. Еще один копатель. Glad to see you safely returned. Were you able to locate Holstein? Да, он теперь с драконами водится. I see. She's correct to surmise that formidable dragons are often made the subject of local legend. I shall discuss this with the congregation priest. I have known him to be quite an authority on Dravanian legends. Although, to think that a dragon once gripped by the sole desire to slay dragons should now wish to help one. It is a queer new world indeed that we inhabit, though not one I dislike. But that matters not. I shall seek out the priest at once and raise your query with him. Pray return anon, and I shall import my findings unto you. Целый 100 тысяч опыта. Вау. Так много. Hi, Maya. Just the woman I wish to see. We finished examining the Dravanian legends known to us but a short while ago. However, the priest bade me make it clear to you that these kinds of legends are oft told in increasingly colorful ways as the years go on. Quite common it is to make a mere scalekin or octo, with the keeper's help, transform into the fearsome dragon. I suppose it should come as little surprise. Legends gain fame by capturing the imagination of the masses. It would not go far, and it would not do far and unadorned wings a lizard to be the protagonist. But let us put the issue of authenticity to one side for a matter. I have summarized the first tale, which seems the most relevant in this piece of parchment. Pray put it to use in your search. Oh, and lastly, tell Hossein that she is ever in my thoughts. This parchment that details the legend deemed fortunate to search. Я думал, хотя бы что-то расскажет об этой легенде. Отсюда в этот раз полетим. Нравится мне эта композиция. Что поделать? И настолько нравится, что я пролетел в место, куда мне надо. Ой, привет. Father often remarks that you would have made a fine Dravanian. Круто. Это было бы неплохо быть драконом. Would that parchment happen to be of mine eyes? Да. Ah yes, I would never forget Sir Alberic's exquisite handwriting. This information shall be of great use, I'm sure. Let us see. Let us see. It seems he thinks we ought to commence our search for the slumbering worm of Girabania. Girabania. Недостаточно далеко. This is my first time seeing these patterns that men use. Fascinating indeed that you can share information in such manner. Dravanian history is chronicled not with letters, but through song. His verses have taught me much about Painem, my father's consort. Painem. Наконец-то имя его жены знаем. Painem, you say. Well known her name can only aid the search. You might have pray come and accompany on way to the ruins of the first Furry temple in the fringes. Sir Alberic states that this is where the origins of the slumbering worm lie. The journey ahead is long, but it will benefit us not to delay our departure any longer. Whistle for me when you have reached our destination, and I shall come to your side. Ему лет 500. Этому крутышке. Любого. Совсем молодой еще. Now fall. А, мы сюда. Не туда, не наверх. Не пускают. Как запрятали. Ишь. Да блин, не найду. Откуда упала курица? Дракона как собаку позвали. It would seem man is capable of using lots of styles when creating buildings. I had been expecting something similar to those found in the churning mists. Let us venture inside and see if Faunam cannot be found. Нет ее там. Имайха. Whoa. Your help, if you please. Huh. Okay. Странная статуя и правда. Она немного напоминает творение Ронка. Я не помню, видел ли я подобные в истоке. I've been admiring the craftsmanship of a man when it suddenly moved towards me. Though I struggle to believe this is what the legend referred to as the slumbering worm. Eric? Ah, dear Micah. I did not know you too were researching the slumbering worm. Wait. You know of the slumbering worm? We have journeyed here for the very purpose of meeting the dragon. Aha! You Dravarians could do with studying upon your history. The time when one could meet the worm is long since past. The high priest Haymart, also known as the slumbering worm, departed this world over 300 years ago. Oh. The slumbering worm was a mere man. But of course. Why would you think otherwise? Haymart was a monk renowned for his mastery of meditation. Though when necessary, he was quite capable of harnessing his worm-like strength to trounce his foes. He earned the slumbering worm alias after 100 men, blah blah blah, however, blah blah blah, fellowship. Well, it seems we must begin our search anew. I worry I too may become a slumbering worm should I listen to this tiring man any longer. Let us pay a visit to Sir Elberic instead. Anyone who sense holds us in such high regard can surely aid our hunt. Окей, чел, ты стал мне 500 гил. Окей, да. Ёп, мы сбежали, возвращаться не думаем. А противник классный был. Любопытный. На местной курице, ну, на курице местного выращивания летаем. Австралия все-таки. Когда вы займетесь выведением чокуба? Это полезное дело. Это было бы как курица. Просто с теми же самыми полезными методами использования той курицы. Просто в дополнение ко всем плюсам курицы, на ней можно было бы еще и ездить. Это ж круто. Good morning, Maya. Our friend here has informed me as to the truth behind the legend. My apologies for not looking deeper into the story before bringing it to your attention. Не проблема. Это они должны просить прощения передо мной за то, что не сказали мне сразу имя дракона, которого мы ищем. Your next destination lies in the far east. Tell me, Maya, have you set foot in the region before? A port city called Kugane. Sounds positively fascinating. I imagine it would be a fine place to begin looking into the next legend. Regrettably, I should not think Onkai will be able to accompany you on this journey. Shimo. But how do you expect to find Unam without a dragon in tow? Your plight is well understood, Onkai. It is truly a shame your wins do not match your ambition. Though I have not fully considered all options available to us. We owe you a great debt for all you have done for Faustin. Allow me some time, and I shall see to it you are able to follow Imaiha to the far east. You have my thanks, Sir Albric. Oh, I wish I could set off this very moment. Perhaps a sport of hunting would be enough to calm me down. Pray, call me when preparations are complete. Ах, дети. Не сидится им на месте. At the very least, we now know that Faustin will not have wanted for company since I live in Ishgard. Sadly, I may struggle to secure passage to the east in quite as timely a manner as he would like. Pray, keep your lands arm-hound. There is no knowing just what you shall face in Othard. Я постоянно забываю, что Othard — это название континента, а Янокши — это название региона. Imaiha. It pleases me to tell you that I have at last discovered a means to have your young friend safely transported to Kugane. I have reached an agreement with the owner of an establishment in the area. I believe its name was Bokugen Hot Springs. Converse with him once you arrived in Kugane, and he shall tell your own Kai's whereabouts. I took the liberty of making the little one aware of a few local legends. Hopefully, they shall aid you in your search for our name. Кугане, у нас туда телепорт теперь есть. Мне придется платить за... Yes, экономия. Здрасте. Имайха прибыла. Я туда телепортироваться смогу. Здесь-то еще квест 80-й, но он 80-й, значит, это... Значит, это Shadowbringers. Поэтому не так важно. Привет. У вас тут дракон где-то должен сидеть, маленький, разыскивающий большого дракона. Где он? Come on. Bones, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is not that the mystical waters of the Bokugen hot springs cannot heal. How you say your name is Imaiha? Why, a package just arrived for you. I shall fetch it right this instant. Его в коробке доставили? Его доставили в коробке, шик. Someone, anyone, release me from this icy prison. What was that ball-lusted dragon thinking? It is all well and good for him to tell me to simply sleep through the journey. He's not the one stuffed in a crate of ice crystals. And the boat, oh, how it rocked. Admittably, he is right in thinking dragons capable of entering a long sleep-like state. But we are not bears. We do not require furries in cold temperatures to achieve this. My fans are like icicles. That said, I must admit I enjoyed my best sleep for a year. At any rate, now we are both here. We can resume the search of Honem. Before I was unceremoniously stuffed into this crate, Sir Emerick told me of the legend of Siryu, a dragon regarded as a guardian of the Far East. Dame mobile. Though something tells me we would not have much luck with this tale either. The story has existed for several thousand years. Panem only came to these lands a mere millennium ago. Он довольно-таки спокойно воспринимает появление дракона из ящика. Sir Elbrick agreed that the story most worth our attention was that of the Serpent of the Ruby Sea. This came into being much more recently. I suggest you visit Isari and try asking the residents if they know anything that might be of help. Whistle for me once you feel you have found something out now. Я пчелу совершенно пофиг. Видимо, он и не такое здесь видел. Окей. Уважительно относимся к местным. Мы сперва выходим из их домов, а потом телепортируемся. Elder Perseid. Hello. Надо все-таки еще эту башню потрогать. Привет, пожарный рыбак. What is it now? Am I familiar with this Serpent of the Ruby Sea? You will struggle to find someone here that is not. Not a day of my childhood passed without my grandmother telling me that fairy tale. These days, hearing the opening line of it alone puts me to sleep in an instant. All children that dare swim out into the deep blue sea are sure to become the sea serpent's tea. Oh my. I nearly fell asleep there. I imagine that is all anyone my age will be able to tell you. Try asking the elderly woman over there if you want to know more. Okay. Где она? Ага. Wise woman. Кстати, ты что-нибудь интересное продаешь? Just items. Нет. Would you have me tell you the fairy tale of the Serpent of the Ruby Sea? Oh dear child, it is not mere fairy tale. Head on over to the Coral Bouquet if you do not believe me. You shall find an honor beyond your wildest nightmares. An honor. Its nose misses nothing, especially not the blood of men. There is many a tale of wounded pirates falling overboard and being swallowed alive before they could plant a hand on the ships they fell from. Aha! План. проплыть туда и пораниться. Yeah. Does it seem like the serpent could be found him? Не знаю, может быть. Well, it is true we dragged you, and by following our present, have not known our kind to swallow man whole. The idea strikes me as awfully barbaric. Понятно, они едят людей по кусочкам. Понятно. Well, I doubt this will lead us to Panem. My curiosity has been piqued, and I cannot simply leave this mystery unsolved. It is also a brilliant excuse for me to engage in a bit of hunting. We cannot hope to draw out the beast without bait after all. Head to the coral bouquet, and I shall join you shortly. Не будем мешать рыбалку. Блин, это далеко. Надо было сюда телепортнуться, но уже полпути преодолели. Машинка. Нет, это на суше. Я думал, это здесь. Здесь мы часто... Скоджин туда часто отправляют зачем-то. Отправляли. Ибо я... Все, отношения с ними полностью выключены. Дыщ. Father never mentioned you were this slow, Yamaiha. I have already hunted a beast that will doubtless lure out the serpent, and I still arrived here long before you. I shall go ahead and hurl the bloody meat into the sea. Pray deal with any hungry creatures that are drawn to us. Oh. Йоу, привет. Ты не дракон. Ты и близко не дракон. Так как ты смеешь. Что ж, не повезло. Это было не оно. Well, I do not know about you, but that was something bigger than what I was expecting. We may have failed to find Panem, but in her place we have given a delicious supper. Now we have the serpent's meat. Let us head back to Okasen Hot Springs. The last one back has to prepare the dinner. А, черт. Интересно, он быстрее моей телепортации? Стоп, сколько? Боже, был 700. Хотя я прям тут. Да, что ж такое? Он уже здесь. Oh, Yamaiha, good to see you returned at last. I must confess, I was unable to resist the meat's seductive call, and before I knew it, I had devoured the vast majority of our spoils. Please do help yourselves to whatever is left. I have stored the leftovers in a crate I was sent here in. Pay no attention to anything that may resemble teeth marks. These are indentations created by the ice. Oh, anyone could see through the lie. I'm sorry, Maiha. I do hope my greed was not upset you too much. I was never one for the meat? Нет, еще чего. Мясо офигенно. Why don't you leave me any good morsels? Calm yourself, Yumaiha. Many would count themselves lucky to even have the chance to nibble on the meat of such a majestic beast. Regardless, meat is far from our primary concern at the moment. I'm beginning to wonder if the day we'll find a Fallen will ever come. But I must not allow myself to lose heart so easily. There are still plenty of legends for us to look into. Hope is far from lost. Pray continue to grant me your support, Imaiha. Окей. Ты должен мне большущий кусок мяса. Hello there, Imaiha, I must say. I couldn't get used to live in the Far East. Unlike those in Ishgard, Hingans harbor no ill feelings towards their guardians. He should really hear some of the things Kurako says. He keeps remarking that he wants me to stay here for eternity when he introduces me to new people. It seems he believes quite strongly that dragons bring good luck. But what is that expression on your face? Will it be jealousy? Oh, Imaiha, do not worry yourself. You shall be just as popular here one day. More importantly, one of the new friends I have made through the Kurako mentioned that he knew something that might prove relevant to our search. I was just about to go and meet him now. Why don't you accompany me? Ох, похитят его и продадут. Под предлогом, что его мясо дает бессмертие. Стоп. А дает ли мясо драконов бессмертие? Как бы испив крови дракона, ты становишься драконьим троном и превращаешься в дракона. Почти что полноценного дракона. Драконы живут очень долго. Как бы Мидгарсормру как минимум 10 тысяч лет. Он прибыл сюда в первую эру. Потому что это 10-15 тысяч лет. Give me a moment. I shall call him now. It is I, Onghai. А, черт. А, черт, я даже знаю, что это... Еп, Геоду опять. Endless and most sincere apologies. To you and yours. By the way, yes. What? Imaiha? Do not worry. No more betrayals. Sworn honor all the kami in creation I have. Yes. Imaiha, you have already made Gyora's acquaintance? Come to hear about dragon legends. Yes. Быстренько меняет тему. There is a place that comes to mind. Azim Steppe. You can get there by following the one river. home to all Namazu. Go way upstream, and you will reach the step. Yes. It is here that a monstrous dragon, as dark as the night sky, is said to slumber. Dark as the night sky, you say? Now more information do I have. Go to the marketplace at Azim Step, known as Reunion. You may find the answers you seek there. This could be the one, Imaiha. The Horde was home to many dark-scaled dragons after all. Let us hurry to the Union. Okay. Wow. Вау! Йодан не пытался, во всяком случае кажется, не пытался нас обокрасть, лопушить. Вау. Он исправился? Не верю. Уже окружен детьми. So scary. А scary. Did you just speak? Well, as these energetic children have come to me, it feels only natural that I try questioning them first. Perhaps your time would be best spent asking some of the more mature aura if they know anything of the dragon Yoda mentioned. Стоп! А что если Нама это... Блин, я не помню легенду эту. Я помню, там была Нама и еще... Азим. Азим и Нама. Что если Азим это... Может ли быть, что Азим это Палсваргар, а Нама это его жена, которая сюда свалила? Но вроде у Азима и Намы отношения были довольно-таки боевые. It seems you would be better served asking elsewhere. Окей. Совсем не хочет говорить. А, в смысле, он не говорит, он совсем не хочет общаться. Black Dragon in these parts. Sure, I know it. The storytellers say the fiend awakens once every few decades and goes on a wild rampage. When it's had its full fill of destruction, it returns to its lair in the northwestern mountains and slumbers. If any tribe were able to slay such a beast, it would bring them great honor. We Oronir had our eyes on it for some time. Okay. The thoroughly бессмертные. You're looking for the dragon, are you? I did hear there's been a sighting recently. First one in 100 years, apparently. Not that I believe any of that nonsense. It would not surprise me if the whole story was dreamed by some fool Aranir in his cups. Окей. У нас есть направление. Imaiha, help. These children are not playing nice. I do not suppose you have fared any better. And it's sad to leave the northwest. If the dragon has truly been sighted recently, your timing is perfect. I am glad We will not come this far only to find it is in the midst of deep slumber. Let us head for the mountains to the northwest. Now, children, do not think it is time you are making your way back to mommy and daddy. We grown-ups have business to attend to. Ага. Угу. Он так разочаровал детей. Взрослым, видите ли. Ему точно меньше 1000 лет. Да нет, точно ему гарантированно меньше 1000 лет, потому что он родился после начала Dragons of War. Так что он сам еще ребенок. Относительно. Йоу. Oh. Йоу. Здесь бой будет. This seems as good an area as any to commence our search. Ready to get started, Майха? Yep. Пойдем поищем твою маму. Well done. Let us see if we cannot wait. What is that smell? Намазу? Нет, не угадал. Are we about to learn that the locals refer to this warrior as a black dragon? Are you also on the hunt for this dragon? Hunt? Perish the thought. We've come to speak with it. Now I've heard everything. Speak, you say? You may be calm and willing to talk, but I assure you that black-scaled monster is not in the mood. It has trashed 8 of our finest warriors. We are disgraced. I must inform the Khan of the battle's outcome. Well, he certainly was not interested in staying here any longer. Avalon, Yaiha. I think we may have finally found them this time. Не знаю. Hurry! Oh, ooh. Это и правда дракон. It's her, I'm sure of it. Ah, honey, why? Не, он светится прикольно. Здесь одно крыло. Ишь, улететь куда-то собралась. Успокойся. Podium, I beg of you, listen to me. She's mad with fury. My voice does not reach her. This clash will only end if one of you perishes. Let us retreat for now and rethink our approach. Прикольно. We have come so far and overcome so many obstacles. Yet, when we finally meet Faunheim, we cannot even speak with her. My apologies, my heart, but pray return to the reunion without me. I need some time to take all of this in. Perhaps a spot of hunting would help clear my mind. Okay. Свой тут уже детишки нанимают. О, нет. Странно. Yes, I am somewhat calm now. Imaiha. Thank you for asking. The key to all of this is discovered through this source of discovering the source of Arnhem's rage. Once we know this, we can decide our next move. Pray, give me some time. I will not allow our journey to end in a failure. Okay. Это все славно, это все хорошо. Но я сделал небольшой перерыв. Сразу заварю себе чаек, кофеек и вернусь. План звучит как план. Скоро буду. Пром-пром. Пром-пром. Алерт не сработал. Ой. Awaiting. Почему он не сработал? Ну-ка, сейчас верну. Не буду возвращать тебе печеньку, у тебя их полно, по-любому. Ну-ка, сам сейчас попробую что-нибудь стандартное. Не сработал, и правда. А вот Donation Alerts в чате не присутствует. От чего это так? Это как понимать? Ну-ка. Nope. Его тут нету. Почему? Почему его нету? Ну-ка, если мы так сделаем. Окей, алерты работают его. Его просто нету в чате. С какой-то стати. Давайте подвяжем и привяжем аккаунт. Попробуем так. Как себе отвязать? О, тут даже нет возможности отвязать его. Что? Это немного бред. Почему нет? Ага. Знаю почему, потому что он привязан к моему основному аккаунту. Да. Так, включили. Появился он в чате? Не появился. Что ж с ним не так-то? Ладно, будем считать, что он приболел. Ну, раз он приболел, мне тогда вместо вот этого надо здесь. Бам, чтобы видеть список всех вещей, что происходит. Ну-ка еще раз попробую вололо использовать. Yep. Ну-ка. Ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Пара-пара-пара. Окей, неважно. Оставим как есть, видимо, без жертв будем. Это жалко. О, он хайп. Пойдем смотреть на... Strong delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line. Okay. Of the dragon to life of the dragon. Gain effect increases damage to by 2%. It's lending Gears Kugul. Что за Gears Kugul? Восьмидесятый. High jump. Я не вижу Death of the Dragon. Life Surge. Может, это троицы? Да, это троицы. Нет, стоп. Заменяет жизнь дракона. Я слепой? Number is hit when an instrument already. What gates on Kugul? Blood of the dragon, life of the dragon. Unsuccessful enemy school grants 3 stacks of Nastrum Ready. Nastrum Ready не используется для этого. To all enemies, bonus 300 for first enemy and less for all remaining enemies. Окей. Погнали. Погнали. Aye, Maiha. Nice to see you again. Pray forgive me. Had not made any progress in ascertaining the reason of Panem's rage. It's truly pathetic. I have been alive far, far longer than you, and yet have nothing to show for it. Surely you did not think me younger than you. I may be small, but you should know that we Dravanians live far longer than any man. Wait. We do live an awfully long time in Maiha. I think I might have got it. Dravanians live for eons. I have heard tales from Gelindbusti of dragons going into seclusion for centuries while carrying grief in their hearts. Ultimately, they are unable to bear this strain, and it breaks something fundamental within them. Many a year will need to pass before I come of age to choose a consort. But I believe that they help in saving oneself from an abyss of isolation. This is why your kind elects to marry, is it not? I have no idea why anyone marries. I marry for love. Marry to save our race from extinction. В случае Ямайха Микоты. По официальному лору Микоты, когда они чувствуют опасность, они начинают плодиться. Поэтому после типа седьмого катаклизма, когда Нитпол вырвался и порушил всю Иорзию, после этого в Иорзии случился огромный приток Микоты, потому что до этого события Микоты предчувствовали, что что-то грядет, что-то нехорошее грядет, и крайне активно плодились. Так что we married to save our race from extinction. Wait, do you mean to say you require 2 of your race to mate? It is a wonder you have not gone extinct, considering the brevity of your lives. It is so much simpler for dragons. Only one of us is required to lay our eggs. Oh. Они асексуально плодятся? Regardless, I'm almost certain that Bonham's fury was caused by the profound loneliness and has endured over this past millennium. Her living father's side, after they spent so long together, must have caused her intense anguish. The question is, how do we heal our pain? Мы пригласим его сюда, вот и все. I see you two survived your talk with the dragon. Was it as fruitful discussion as you had hoped for? Not that it matters much. A group of steady merchants have pooled their resources and hired a hunter said to be quite handy with the lance. Have many doubts he's capable of slaying the worm. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to watch him try. Him? Istinian? I wonder who the dragon slayer is in question could be. I struggle to imagine there are that many men who, with the skill to go toe-to-toe with a dragon like Faunum. However, if he's truly a threat, then we cannot risk him reaching her before us. We may not have a plan, but we have a little choice. Come, Imaiha, let us hurry to where we last saw Faunum. Okay. Пойдем ее спасать. От одиночества. Стоп, а что если я прилечу к ней на ее прадеде? Не, стоп. Это ее дед. А не прадед. Она дочь Нидхога, а Нидхог сын Вингарсормора. Что это просто ее дед. Меня здесь больше нет. Dragon Sound. Oui. Where is she? You must find her before that hunter does. It is good to see you again, Warrior of Light. Estinian! It would seem that we too, Azure Dragoons, share one target. Though I suppose neither of us still hold that mantle. Old habits do not die so easily. The Azure Dragoon of Ishgard. And who exactly is your diminutive friend, Himaihan? A journey to the far east in search of an ancient worm's consort. Quite a tale indeed. At the end of my own journey, I chose to continue my travels and eventually found myself in the Far East. It was here that a word of a dragon you seek reached my ears. It had been my intention to act as an intermediary between man and dragon, assuming the beast could be reasoned with. If not, I was prepared to brandish my lance. Regardless, I would wager that the young one has the right of it. What is more, she is doubtless still suffering from the effects of Nidhogg's hateful dirge that summoned the horde. The dread worm's holdover his brood was absolute. His unquenchable thirst for vengeance spread through the horde, leaving none untouched. To think one of them was able to resist his call to decimate Ishgard. It should come as no surprise that she would succumb to madness. The worm spent a millennium in solitude, resisting Nidhogg's demands for vengeance. I can think of but one way she may be saved. We weaken her enough that she is willing to listen to reason. We have already tried this approach. It did not work last time, and I very much doubt repeating it will change anything. I do not advocate the same approach, little one. I would have you do more than simply talk to her. Nay, you shall use your roar. That is the only way. Может ли он рычать? Я, насколько понимаю, они сразу могут рычать. Насколько я знаю из квестов муглов. This is the only way you can hope to let her know the war is ended. That her consort awaits her in the skies above. My roar. You have the true dragoons that bested Nidhogg at your side. There is naught to fear. All you need is to harness your roar to clear the haze that clouds the worm's eyes. I shall do my best. Should we fail again, I fear we may not be blessed with another chance. Pray, lend me your strength, Azure Dragoons. Погнали. Let us depart. The frenzied dragon awaits us at Burden's Metal. The time is nigh to free her from war's tragedy. Пойдем займемся деэскалацией того, что произошло, путем избивания ее. Мы ее сперва изобьем, потом на нее накричим. И так мы ее успокоим. Pustote. Don't falter, warrior of light. This is weakening the area. Hold on, please. We mean you no harm. Кричит он, когда мы ее избиваем. Withdraw with an elusive jump. I go in for the attack. Right, come to my side. I'll heal you. I'm almost ready to unleash my roar. Ты бы поспешил. Ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. 4%. Готов. Узбаголи мадаму. With me. Now, little one, roar with all your being. Totem, hear my cry. Why? Why must we go to war? I have no ill will, no desire to fight. I have only silence. Most deafening silence. It's no use. I cannot reach her. Wydrufnir! Do not be so quick to abandon hope, my son. I am come for thee, dearest Phonem. As winds of white, long have they filled my dreams. That funnel near, my love. Father. Йоу, насколько она крупнее его. Noble dragoons on high, I give you my thanks. Were it not for your succor, I would not have been reunited with my beloved. Allow me to thank you as well. I had truly thought Werfel near lost to me. Mere words will scarce be enough to convey my appreciation. Класс, еще 3 дракона нам должны. Hell yeah. When the conflict began, 1,000 years passed. Nidhogg demanded we exact vengeance upon man. However, I refused to allow his hatred to take root within me. I could not bring myself to forget the days when I soared the azure skies with beautiful near night on back. A dragon cannot simply shut her ears to her sire's call. To do so would cause her great torment. Thus I bid Faunem fully to the east, that she might live in peace until the final strands of the Dragonstone War did fade to an end. Duty-bound to protect Zenith, I remained beneath the behind in Dravania. But ever did I regret not following my heart and my beloved. 'Twas after she left for eastern lands that thou didn't come into this world, my son. Почему он за ней не последовал? Почему он последовал за ней сейчас? Now I finally see why I was given a name meaning one born of sadness. Kai. Alas, I fear I will never be your match, father. Faunem barely even noticed my role. Belittle not your efforts, Kai. I should not have known to come here were it not for thy crawl. It reached mine ears, strong and clear, as I sought the skies above. Father, well, I suppose you're quite keen to talk with Farham. It's been quite some time since you last met, after all. Let us make haste. I'm not used to seeing my father so enamored. Ew, они целуются. Ew. Что-то земля трясется. Estinian. Not what I expected when I took this job, I must admit. But has been quite something to see that you, the young dragon, is capable of. I give both of you my sincerest thanks. I find myself especially indebted to you, Maiha. Our adventures investigating these legends shall live long in my memory. And you as a dragoon, your strength far exceeds the tales I have heard. Yours appreciated. The appellation is unnecessary. I have long since left that life behind. My past experiences with Nidhogg made me eager to see Faunem saved. When the Red Wyrmr took me as his vassal, I felt his mad heart's palpitations as my own. There was no end to the sadness and distress that flowed from his soul. However, it was this ordeal that allowed me to harness the dragon within, whilst retaining my sense of self. I ought to be capable of the same by now, Imaiha. I shall doubtless serve you well in battles to come. if you are truly done with your old title, then I have a proposal for a new one. A Crimson Dragoon. Much more befitting now that you two of you fight alongside dragons, harnessing their strength as your own. Haha, I can see myself warming up to the new name. The best of luck to you, Ornkai. I expect you to be as strong as your father the next time our paths to cross. For your light, I look forward to the day when we are able to fight side by side once more. Keep well. Вот у него прикольный доспех. Он весь колючий, но не слишком колючий. You shall have nothing to worry about. You shall have nothing to worry about. I will become just as capable as father, so that I may someday soar the skies with a dragoon like you on my back. Thank you once again for everything, Imaiha. It is time for me to begin the journey home with father and Faunem. But know that I will ever be in your debt. I sincerely hope this is not the last of our adventures. Было бы прикольно, если бы на каком-нибудь уровне сюжетских работ нам добавили бы маунтов. Я знаю, белый маг получает маунта в какой-то момент. Shadowbringers, бла-бла-бла. Fear. Courage, born of fear. Надо ее подвинуть. Не то. Full layout. Упс. Layout. Так вроде нормально. Ну-ка. А, она слишком большого размера. Я размер надо уменьшить. Это здесь. До 80. Пом. Сейв. Сейв. Шик. Еще одна полоска, которая не будет исчезать никуда. Так. Еще один набор одежки. Как ты вылезешь? Во-первых, его нельзя перекрасить, это минус. О, окей. Этот выглядит намного лучше. Копье тоже неплохое. Оно так громоздким выглядит, но оно тонкое. Окей. Йоу, это лучший пока что из сетов. Драгуна. Он не голый. Йоу, этот не жалко будет запихать в гламурный ящик. Но теперь, когда мы закончили с этим, мы отправляемся в Кристариум. В Кристариум и справку на тушку. Сперва зайдем в комнату, кинем весь хлам, что у нас есть на хранение, чтобы немного освободить инвентарь. У меня сколько? У меня 2 сета для драгуна, от которых надо избавиться. Оу! Привет. Ты что здесь делаешь? Что эта птица означает? Она на протяжении всего Shadowbringers за мной ходит. Так, а могу я это сюда убрать? Нет. Что еще? Еще antiquated ты. План. Сюда заглянули. Теперь другое место. Оно в Tempest. On the Cups. Вроде это поселение местных рыболюдей. Чего? Да, я угадал. Отсюда мне туда. Я не уверен, на каком уровне по местной версии Гералта можно получать оружку. Кажется, на 80-м. Мы сейчас проверим. Привет, псевдо-Геральт. Физика ДПС. О, я не забирал одежку для саммонера? Как-то я забрал эту, не забрал эту. Вот почему. Еще танк. Стоп, Dark Knight. Но я же уже забирал одежку для Dark Knight, нет? Окей, это бежда до 80-го нужно подняться. Так, знаешь что? Так проще. 530, да? Даже с этими сапогами хорошо сочетается. Ну как с этими сапогами? Я то смотрю. Да, это Dark. Более фиолетовый. Шап сними. Более фиолетовый. Намного более фиолетовый. Не, мне этот наряд нравится. За исключением хвоста, торчащего сквозь плащ. Мне нравится. Окей. Еще куча снаряги. Обратно в Кристаллиум. Вуш-вуш. Только сюда прилетели, уже улетаем обратно. Фандомс. Пусти меня внутрь. Окей, птица все еще сидит там. Вопрос. Сюда это могу брать? Опять-таки нет. Опа. Тебя я сюда могу брать. Окей, почему нет? Освободим место. Окей. Кстати, как эта книжка выглядит? А, вот это, которая с пером. Да. Здесь ли мне новую книжку? Точно лучше снаряжать, что у меня есть, точно. Давай не будем одевать новую книжку. Все это убираем. Так, убираем тебя. Тебя. Метеорология. Физичья. А, черт. Оба призмы кончились. Нет. Не беда. А как их можно получить? Кажется, их у кого-то племени можно покупать. Гламурные призмы. Знаю, их можно крафтить. Но не хочу их крафтить. О, за 200 этих можно получать. 100 марков, 6 кристаллов. Окей. $4000. То уж мне хватит на 20 их. Почему нет? Заодно сестрам заглянем. О, у тебя ничего сдать не могу. Привет. Так, они должны стоить 200. Здесь нет. 250, 400, 200. Окей. Ламур призм. 20. Погнали. Шик. Сколько у меня же всякого хлама в ящике находится? Мне интересно. О, сестренки. Во-первых, что ты притащила? Класс, стол. Я тебя на охоту, кажется, посылал, а ты притащил стол. Так, теперь сразу. Дать тебе тот стол. Забирай. Много. Мало места у нее осталось. Уф. Так, ну и все. 66, 73. Вот рыбак уже 73. Это хорошо. Это хорошо. Потому что я смогу ей костюм дать получше. Она сможет лучше рыбачить. Ладно. Главное не забыть об этом в окончании стрима. Вниз. Внутрь меня пусти. Лап у меня слишком много. Тяжело носить. С собой здесь оставлю. Я половину сундука уже забил всяким хламом, а мне носить нечего. Все равно. Мау. Все, все. Класс, потом искать Рин. Нечего ее искать. Не знаем, где она. Она в пустошах тусует. Я смею предположить, это оставшиеся 3 глянцевых рейда. Либо же оставшиеся альянсовые рейды откроются после того, как я закончу те еженедельные квесты с дварфами. Привет. In the middle of nowhere. Здравствуй. Вторая попытка начать эти квесты. Hi, Maya. Have you seen Rin? She's been looking for you. Wait here. I'll go and get her. Okay. Больше мы его никогда не видели, потому что она его съела. There you are. The truth is, I need your help. Okay. Now hold on. I haven't even told you what it is. After you defeated Emmett's cell, I sense a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty, the lands that were once swallowed by the flood. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another Light Warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you to Ranger, and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever causing this. The 3 of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've done, have been through. The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself, so I have no choice. While I don't want to jump to conclusions, it would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? Us? Oh, я должен был пройти это до того, как свалил сюда. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Maiha. This means a lot. First of all, let us head to the Derek the Amaran. Then the Ranger should have everything ready by now. Окей, да, я должен был пройти до того, как свалил отсюда. Блин. Почему мне никто не сказал? Вард. Вард. Так. Не спрашивал. Ха-ха-ха. Привет, донатный кораблик. Блин, бот все еще спит, донешный рост. Я разочарован. Окей. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. Нет, я умею летать. I doubt they pose any sort of challenge to her. But that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Rin sensed turned out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it would be reiterated that the light-blessed wasteland possesses as severe a threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we're in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation. Though for lack of a more precise means of navigation, I must needs rely on Rin's innate abilities to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculations is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the sky sleeper already, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever you need to be to go. Aye. Back again too, maybe, if we ask it nicely. Though the light has been expelled from Northland, the ambient ether of the empty is still corrupted. Dangerously so, in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake, the soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due to this imbalance the empty remains utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we've taken every possible precaution. Between the other meters I've packed with Rin's unique abilities, Rin's unique abilities, we should be able to detect any and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree, but much longer than that, and we risk becoming sin eaters. Since we still don't know how Chocobos and Amaru will fade in the empty, we opted to a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers in Maine, who found it in the crystal tower and restored it to working order. Yo, то бишь это алахский кораблик. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we are not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have a chance to stop by mod sock at some point. Okay. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Okay. Well then, shall we? Yes. With a name like the MT, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasantry, but this is downright depressing. To look on the lands swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes. It is a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of this world as this. A slate all but wiped clean. That is not for the warriors of darkness and Minfilia. But if not for... Rin, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There is no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going, then. You two back there might as well take a nap. I have a feeling we've got a few more months ahead of us. А, этот вещмешок сзади, он качается. Прикольненько. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting. And is it sleeping? No, it's waking up. I don't like the sound of that. Is it the light warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. The primal. The first sin eater. Long have I strived to unravel the mysteries surrounding the flood of light, to discover that terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led me to the same conclusion, the same single point. A single being. I have reason to believe that the empty, the entity we see before us, is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the flood, the very foe Minfilia vanquished a century ago. Окей, он выглядит как здание или какой-то инопланетный корабль упавший. She gave everything she had and won. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied. Though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Rin, knowest thou of what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature, for what was once shattered may be forged anew. That's all well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first? Eden. Utopia in Fae. A most auspicious title. Еще одно фейское слово, которое мы знаем. Yo. Now that it is settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents. On the off chance. But pitching the damned thing is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? Класс. То бишь, возможно, эта штука... В этой штуке находится весь эфир, который... Нет, стоп. Возможно, из-за этой штуки эфир, который здесь, он... Какая здесь интересная музыка. Но, возможно, из-за этой штуки эфир в этой пустоте такой плохой, не поддерживающий жизнь. Потому что, возможно, если мы ее поломаем, то мы спасем прям всю планету. Очень странная музыка. Although frequent rest may allay the symptoms of prolonged exposure of the empty ambient ether, it would be unwise to linger here alone. I never realized that putting tents up would be so much a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. Frankly, it should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. They can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Gulgul in Morsok or Yol in Ilmo. Oh. Ценные артефакты, говоришь? Deploy the core. Okay. I wonder what's taking Tancred so long. Хороший вопрос. Хороший вопрос. Ah, there he is. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. There is naught but barren plains in every direction apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now, before it's fully awake. Meaning what exactly? When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, that it actually did was stop the flow of ether. Of course, that means that all of the plants, animals, and people he could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that causes it, maybe it can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. Now, hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Rin's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Minfilia altered the flood of light advances not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she held gifted us an opportunity to precious to waste. Вард, сколько квестов в этой линейке? Это Eden квесты. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. As Minfilia's successor, it stands to reason that Rin doth possesses other means to exert the will over Eden. But such as a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What saith you, Imaiha? I imagine this is easier said than done. Я с удовольствием кину Рин в пекло. Yes, you're probably right. But I have to try. Very well, Rin. You made up your mind, so how should we go about it? I have an idea. I've been studying carefully ever since we arrived. And it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. Стоп, 18? В этой линейке 18 квестов? Ты серьезно? Okay. The Gentalis had a core too. Like a beating heart, it controlled the flow of ether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance. The theory is certainly sound. By employing ethereal shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the ethereal flow to Eden's core, and in so doing secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the settlement council has kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Rin study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once I have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and mayhap exert a measure of control over it. Can really do that, you Ranger? All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed, who imparted to me a wealth of knowledge concerning the etherology. Although I'm certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Aww. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane. I don't imagine the Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness though, I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you had best lead the way, Maiha. Okay. It's true that she's the only one who can defeat Lightwarden. I'd rather not rely on her any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when she absorbed too much light. But as Elisea said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I could put down a word on myself, but the simple fact is I can't. There is no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking you, Maiha. Perhaps I could. You already have a job, do you? Remember? The only reason this plan even has a chance of succeeding is because of your involvement. You need to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Are you sure you want to go through with this? For the lack of any better plans, this one will have to do. This is what I do best. I won't let you down. Though we'll remain here, Arina and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. Уж я на то надеюсь. After thou has reached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link panels, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystarium. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. Класс, погнали. Now available. Resurrection. О, черт. О, блин. О, блин. Оно пробудится. Теперь к чему оно относится? А, это нормальные рейды. Понятно, это то же самое, что Омега в Стормбладе и Александр в Хевенсворде и Холз в Бахамут и Палмриборне. Вот почему их так много. Потому что лензовские рейды все пройдены. Окей. Сука, да, очередь. 8 минут. Не верю. Не верю. Nope. Окей, пока мы стоим туда в очередь, я отправлюсь в Томра. У меня есть к ним вопрос, а именно, примут ли они меня здесь или нет. Здрасте, ребят. Это Джемстон трейдер? Ау, да, это туда. Я не туда телепортнулся, неважно. скорость передвижения здесь, это не помешало бы. А, у меня всего 148, окей. Окей. Увеличим скорость передвижения здесь. Мне в right, а не сюда. Я ошибся. It's dwarfing time. Стоп. Не говорите, что они этих роболягушек превратят в собираемого большого робота. Ну, прикольно. Back in my beer. Citizen Seal, hey. Back in my beard. You scared the life of me. Phew, for a moment I thought you were a hobgoblin. Seems being so far from Tomra has get me jumping at shadows. Hold on, I know you. Just finished first part of the Realm Reborn. Ooh, congratulations. Wait, what do you mean by first part? Like the main story of Realm Reborn? Like you yet to finish the story from the patches, right? You're the one who's helping Renit. As for me, the name is Regit. I forgot to introduce myself before, but I was there when that awful little lad gave his first proper lolly-ho. What? You don't remember me? Yet. In all fairness, the fact you are covered from head to toe in identical outfits does make it a little difficult to tell one dwarf from the next. Well, they have their ways, and we have ours. Anyway, it's wonderful to see you again, Imaiha. Merijit was just asking us for directions. The umbral part of our Realm Reborn. Cool. A lot of cool stuff in front of you. Like, amazing stuff. And a lot of sadness. And a little bit of pain. Yeah. Might change data center because I can't find players. So. It's just the timing thing. The peak of players should be in 40 minutes. There is an influx of players, like around, what it's like 6 p.m. Moscow time. It's when the party roulette resets, so everyone goes in to get the additional bonuses from party roulette. I'd almost forget about that, actually. I was on my way to, what was it called? Crystal Town. No, that's not it. Something to do with crystals. Why can't I remember the solid name? You see, Renit. Renit is nowhere to be found. He did leave a note behind in Tomra, though. Ah. Yes, the letter. I have it right here. To whoever might be concerned, I'm off to Crystarium to find my first and best friend Maiha. If the chiefs ask where I've gone, just make something up. The automata will take care of my work. So he should have no reason to complain. Oh, and don't forget to feed them while I'm away. With coal, that is. Bye. This is what it says, anyway. That boy may have mastered the fine art of a good old-fashioned lally-ho, but that won't get him very far in the Crystarium. Whatever it's called. Yes. And even if he opened... the opening pleasantries go as planned, it's what comes after that matters most. He'd be the first to admit that polite conversation isn't exactly his forte. Кстати, да, я помню, он был еще тем грубияном. Since he went there looking for Maiha, maybe the two of you could go and find him before he gets into horses. Any trouble. Horses. That reminds me. Will Ranid be in a way lead to any difficulties in the rock phosphorate or grog arrangement between our villages? The Orhound Ogre he built seems to be doing about its work as normal. Even without him here to operate it. So I think we'll be fine for the time being. Cool. So, Seal, what are you doing now? Like, what's your plan? I highly recommend do the Bahamut coils. They are fun and also lore. It's also a story relevant lore. Yes. Right, that's settled it. We're off to find Ranit. Although I should probably point out that this is actually the first time I've gone more than a malm or so outside of Domra. I'm counting on you, so please try to keep the mishaps and misadventures to a bare minimum. Okay. Not that I'm scared, mind you. Oh, not one bit. Without any further ado, let us make haste to the Crystarium. And wish you both a safe journey to the Crystarium. Как и ожидалось, уже 9 минут прошло. Что делать? Нет, стоп, если портнусь туда, что говорю. Мы сделаем просто так. Yeah. I've never seen so many people in one place. Unfortunately, not one of them is our errant engineer. How could he be? I wouldn't be surprised if he's whimpering in some corner, wishing he'd never come here. With all these big folk walking around, he's probably scared one of them will trip over him. Or slap my ass and call me a poker. You're the second honest to God's dwarf I've seen this morning. Really? So I was the first. How about the mean? playing hide and seek with, by the looks of it. Or maybe he was just lost? That's him, it's gotta be. Come here, Maiha. Let's go and nip him before he runs off again. Okay. Я мог всего лишь пройти, прыгнуть, он оттуда телепортнулся сюда. Посадет. So, this is the mean, eh? From the name, I thought it'd be full of scowling faces, but they all seem quite friendly. Anyway, where did I need to get to? Ah, found him! So many of them, so sodden tall. I wish Maya was here. Neep. You might have detected. Target acquired. Imaiha! Bonk. Oi! Watch it, short ass. Ну, здрасте. So, when you heard that Maiha is staying in the Crystarium, you came here looking for her. That's quite a journey for one so young. Getting here was easy. Starting conversation was hard. Every time I try giving someone a good old-fashioned lolly-ho, they'll look at me like I'm daft or something. Never mind on that. You found my hand in the end. Or she found you, more like. Come to think of it, why were you looking for her in the first place? And simple, really. I always thought Maiha was just a, I don't know, helpful traveler or some such. But the chief tells me she's a hero who risked life and limb to save the world. When I heard that, I thought that it's only right that I do the same. Trouble is, I'm not sure where to start. And I'm not going to back to Tomra until I find a way to prove myself your equal. And while I'm on it, on such a... I'm not much of a fighter. There are other ways I can help those in need, because unlike the rest of my village, who can think beyond their next pint of ale, I've got big dreams, ambitions. Now, there's nothing wrong with a well-earned drink or 10 after a hard day's work. But that's beside the point. How can you hope to compete with someone like Maiha? You might be known as the greatest warrior the world ever has seen. But there is one thing I can do better than you. Crafting. I'm a crafter too. You bloody but incompetent. Okay. Wait! You must be joking. That is... no, that is a surprise. There's with Drake with one of the annoying people who's got all good at everything. Ah, fuck. Мне придется это пропустить все. Я успею? Я не успею. Я не успел все равно. Фак. Черт, теперь мне придется перечитывать так. Окей, на чем мы остановились? О. Greatest Warrior. Heck knows now sooner. Блин. Блин! Не надо было пропускать. Я совершил ошибку. Совершил большую ошибку. Мяч. Penalty is increased for abandoning duty by canceling motion. Да-да-да. Знаю. Окей, как вариант, я могу отменить этот квест и перепройти это все. It's worth time. Один. Yes. И возьмем его заново. План, сложно план. Я не хочу пропускать диалоги. Где? Как бы эту часть мы все прослушали. Поэтому это можно пропустить. Да. Ду-ду-ду-ду, 200 гил, ауч. Вопрос здесь. Я могу сделать... Нет, не могу так сделать, да, ну что ж такое. Это мы все видели. Блин, насколько быстро проходят квесты, если пропускать абсолютно все. Кто бы мог подумать. Оу, 7 минут ожидания. Оу, фак. Клик, 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 клик. Вон. Мне нравится, что тут Котя оглянулась на происходящее. О, Котя оглянулась такой, а? Что это там? Я все же кликаю. Активно кликаю. Хотя ботч Donation, наверное, все еще не в чате. Что-то с ним стряслось. Minecraft 2. What? You must be joking. Now, that is a surprise. Had I known sooner, I'd have asked you to help around the mean. If I have a moment to spare, come and see me. I have all sort of tasks I'll line up for master craftsmen. Trust me to make friends with one of those annoying people who's good at everything. I suppose there is no need to make it into a competition, though. Why don't we, what's the word? Cooperate. There might be someone around here who needs our help. How about you, miss? Got anything that needs mending? Maybe one of my patented automata can carry out a few menial tasks. Where to begin? We did receive a report a few days ago of a caravan of merchants being attacked by Roven Sin Eaters, not far from the Sulan. While they were able to escape without any casualties, they had no choice but to abandon almost all of the precious produce they were transporting. I fear it's only a matter of time until it happens again. Is there anything you can do? Seniors, bugger that. This first fetchmatic mecha toad might come in handy. A few extra spiky bits should do the trick. On second thought, it might take more than that. I'll need something somewhere to use as a workshop to carry out more modifications. Йоу, мы робота будем делать боевого. You mean to say you built this yourself? It certainly is imposing. Anyway, only a three-wheeled mechanical frog can be. Now there is a fine compliment of if ever I heard one. No, that's a fine compliment if I ever heard one, I think. This example of dwarven engineering was lovingly crafted by Jan Ranit here. He's a descendant of the great blacksmith of Watts, and well in his way to becoming a pride of Tomra in his own way. Yes, judging by the quality of his work, I can see that, why. In fact, I have a proposal. If you are willing to lend us your expertise, we can arrange a space for you to use as a workshop. Really? When I say space, that's essentially all there is. We'd plan to build a storehouse near the Hostel Imperative, but we had to divert our resources elsewhere, and it was never completed. It seems to me you'd put a good use to it. After all, a friend of Vimaiha is a friend of ours. That's very generous of you, miss. I'll take that place into a first-class workshop in 2 shakes of a newborn beard. Excellent. I'll inform those at the Imperative, so they aren't too surprised when automata start appearing out of the blue. I'll suggest you make yourself known to Larathia, who owns the land. She's a regular at the Clermelt Springs, so try there first. Sounds like some meeting and greeting is in order. I reckon it'll go a lot smoother if you're there to cover for me in the likely event I put my foot in it somehow. I also have no bloody idea how to get there, so lead the way. Okej, поболтали. Стоп. У тебя квест появился? А, нет, у тебя и был квест, Slime Maid. По-любому, если бы я сперва этот квест прошел, помог бы ей с тем, что с чем тут надо помогать. Она бы по-другому на меня отреагировала. Стоп, куда мне? Ау. Не можно. Я не туда пошел. Какое тут местечко. So, this is a clear melt, eh? Funny name, but a bunch of fur rocks and a couple of ponds, if you ask me. More importantly, what is that Larathea person? Скорее всего, прям за ним. Видимо, это она. You there, old crone. I'm looking for Larathea. You know where she is. Call me an old crone again, and I'll reap that silly beer of yours and shove it down your throat. You mouthy little gobshite. But if it's Larathea you're after, you're looking at her. What do you want? Old crone. Мистер оказался на босиком. It is you, did she? If she thinks you're alright, that's good enough for me. So tell me, what are you planning to make in this workshop of yours? And don't go thinking you can impress me with a load of technical jargon. I was an engineer myself, you know. I'm gonna modify this here automaton, so that it can transport goods and keep them safe from sin eaters. Bah, it won't be transporting much of anything with his stubby little arms, let alone fend off attackers. And even if it could store goods in its torso, by the time it's done windmilling into the beasties, all those wares have been shaken to buggery. Good luck to the poor sods who have to sell that. Yeah, but the windmilling the best part. Granite, the old woman has a point, you know. Less of the old. I'll use that beer of yours to scrub the butts, with the rest of you still attached. So we need to carry as much as possible, always striking the sin eaters from a distance. That's it. Everyone gather around. Он сделает танк. Йоу! Он сделает танк! Okay. We can wait. It's so old. They probably are the only thing holding it together. The design from the days before the flood. The brainchild of the great Watts himself. It's a self-propelled transportation device armed to the teeth. We call it a rolling tankard. Its thick iron shell keeps the cargo inside safe and sound, while the cannon blasts any attackers to smithereens. An amazing coincidence that you've had the perfect solution for in your pocket this whole time, even before you knew what the problem was. As a no coincidence, ever since I found a bunch of blueprints in a tight locker safe back when I was little, I've taken them with me wherever I go. Never know when what's ideas might come in handy. Cause I'm not just gonna make one of those. Oh no, I'll make a whole bunch of them and send them all over Norvrand. Soon enough, I'll soon everyone see how great dwarven engineering really is. This only shows how it should look from the outside, with no mention of the inner working. I'm sure we can pull this off. I'd bet my beer on it. And to be honest, dwarven technologies come a long way since Walt's time. He probably didn't design the insides because there was no way to actually make something like this back then. Lucky we've got my skills to bring What's ideas. I'll have a prototype up and running in no time. Listen, running if not only... Окей, пускай это. Пропускаем это. Делаем так. Отправим сюда. А то опять пропущу, а 3 пропуска это бан на сутки, кажется, от поиска отрядов. Йоу. Be careful, huge amounts of ether. Ooh. Huge amounts of ether are rushing to the core. Wait, what's that? Ау! Наслаждайся. Йоу, музыка опять. Иден Прайм. Что это за порталы? Что это за игрушки? Они мне не нравятся. Фак. Блин! Ауч, боль! Я пропустил какую-то механику. Воу! Окей, он под нами. Нет, моя камера, отдай. Черт, это механики какие-то. Стоп, что? Какого фига происходит? Ау! Это было больно. Один готов. GG. Какого? Что это за... Во? Что происходит? Ну, по идее, просто внутри этой огромной фиговины, но... Оу! Йоньк, 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 йоньк. Нани? Согласен. Стоп, мне ничего не выпало? Вау, мне абсолютно ничего не выпало. Ого. Так. Надо вниз. Так. Сперва. Венс. Дочитать то, что там с ранитом было. Gonna make one of this. It only shows the technologies come in a long way. Okay. Блин. Что ж такое? Wait, what's that? Окей, возможно, на этом заканчивается диалог. Закончили. It seems that Tancred's predictions about it is being some sort of a guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing that you couldn't handle. And I'm glad to say And you haven't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Not that we may not know that the way is clear. The Ethernet shard can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? То бишь под этой штукой еще огромнейшее тело прячется. Круто. Оу. Это вроде расщелина за ней. Может, там это тело прячется с виду. Это место подозрительное. Once the Voyager has activated the device, it's my turn. Окей, второй из 18 квестов завершен. Осталось 16. Математика. The time has come, Green. Почему вы мименфиле? Is this supposed to happen? Хороший вопрос. Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now, but when I'm so close. Ranger! I'm unharmed by what of Rin. Это хрень. Oh, okay. Now, listen to me. Rin, be careful. Опять эта штука. А, у этой штуки типа плаща есть. Оу, неважно, у этой штуки нет тела. Это все-таки по типу корабля. What? И что дали? Я слышал давание лута. Что это? Неважно. Человек. Out of Hume. И one false shoe. So. It worked. I'm in control now, I think. Although I'm now a link to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it a commands. На звонки еле стоял, услышу. Riddle. What causes it to convulse so violently? It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Even now, thy art. Что он такое? Rin, what's going on? Above us. Something's coming this way. An enemy. But how does though? Could be a senator. I can see from them clearly, but oh, that's impossible. What is it? They're inside too. Lots of them trying to reach the core. Uninvited guests, eh? If I knew they were coming, I would have tried tidied the place up. James Apu substitute for a viable stratagem. In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. And Imaiha can welcome our airborne adversary. Rin, find out that if Eden has any defenses we can make use of. Preferably once they don't recognize us as the enemy. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the ether currents to send you whenever you need to go. That's my girl. Alright. Everyone, we got work to do. From what I can tell, Eden is able to form simple structures by redirecting ether. So I'll try to give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head to the portal over there. Окей. То бишь это будет то же самое, что с Омегой, только вместо того, чтобы быть в межпространственном пузыре Омеги, мы будем тусовать внутри некоего Аймала. Я не знаю, за что его считать. Но. Увы, продолжу это в следующий раз. Сегодня стрим закончу намного раньше, ибо у меня дела. Йоу, блин, эта штука прикольная. Ах. Надеюсь, завтра получится постримить подольше. Так что... Спасибо всем, кто взглянул. Удачи, до встречи в следующий раз. Пока.